What's up, YouTube? How y'all doing today? I hope y'all are doing good. I got another good one for y'all today. So something that I haven't done in a while that I need to get back into, that I'm going to get back into, is the whole beginner's guide to motorcycles. I haven't done it in a while. The last time I did it, I was on a sport bike, and obviously I'm not on that no more. So I've done a few different ones before. By all means, go back and check those out when you get the chance. Today we're going to talk about turning. And as soon as I can get around with him, I'm going to get into the first part of it. So you've got slow speed turning, and you got at speed turning, whatever, like any, and then there's the rest of the turning. Slow speed turning is relatively like riding a bicycle. You turn the handlebars, the bike goes where you want it to go, right? You turn into the direction you want to go, you go that direction. Then you got slow speed maneuvers, where, as you can tell, I'm leaning towards the right of the bike while I'm making the bike turn tight. Different bikes are going to feel different ways. If you've ever watched the police force do this, you will see that they like, especially when they do those real tight figure eights and stuff like that, you'll see they'll dip the bike down, like way down, rubbing the floorboards and stuff like that, which is all cool, great. It's a lot of fun. It's fun to watch. But some bikes just aren't going to lean over like that. Other bikes will, but the principle is essentially the same. You take your bike, you'll lean over, you'll lean towards the outside. Basically what you're doing is you're presenting a different center of gravity for the bike because of the speed that you're going. Now, in this, you're going to be feathering the clutch in that friction zone, on and off the power, because the more, some of y'all may know, some of y'all may not. Anytime you add power to the back wheel, the bike naturally wants to stand back up. The bike always, in power, always wants to stand up and go straight. So the way you kind of control it is by using your rear brake. You'll drag your rear brake, and then you'll use your friction zone. Now, I will say this. There will be some people that want to argue, but that's fine. I will say this much, though. You people on the Ducatis and whatever other bikes have a dry clutch, I don't recommend this. And I'm going to be honest with you, I haven't ridden on many of those kinds of bikes, so I'm not going to tell you how you should or should not attempt to do that, because of the fact that those dry clutches will burn up real fast. These methods are intended for a wet clutch system where you have a slipper clutch. To my knowledge, not all, but most bikes that have a wet clutch also has a slipper clutch. Now, moving forward, this is slow speed maneuvers. Rear brake, friction zone, just a touch of throttle. Sometimes, depending on the bike, you may not even need any throttle. You know what I'm saying? If your bike has the torque for it, go for it. But like I said, the amount of throttle you'll put in is just minute. Just absolutely minute. You're not going to put a lot of it in there. So, anyway, as far as the rest of the steering though, let's go check it out. The rest of the steering is going to utilize what is known as counter steering. Counter steering is extremely easy, and you can do it with one finger. Okay, one finger. You push whichever side you want, whichever way you want to go. You push, push, push. That's the way you're supposed to do it. This is especially effective on sport bikes, but it's used throughout any kind of bike you ride. Whenever you push on this side to go to the right, you push on the right. When you want to go to the left, you push on the left. You are essentially turning your wheels this way, but because of the gyro effect, your bike is going to lean, and it's going to lean. It's going to turn this way and initiate your lean, and from there you'll go into your turn. That is counter steering. It doesn't get any simpler than that. It's, in my opinion, the most effective steering that you're gonna get for any bike. Period. Cruiser, adventure bike, sport bike, naked bike. If you're going fast enough, mountain bike, I mean, whatever kind of bike that you're on, pretty much once you pass about 20-25 miles an hour, you're going to start using, and just if you've never actually dealt purposely with counter steering, get on the highway, find you a nice straight line, and start playing with it. You'll find out that it's much easier than you think. And then as you get used to it, you will eventually find out that counter steering, you will actually find that it helps you initiate and negotiate turns so much easier than just leaning your body into the turns. So anyhow, I don't want to beat this into the ground, and there's only so much I can talk about without people asking me questions. So by all means, if you have questions, things you would like to know about, I don't know everything, but I know a little bit about a lot. So I can give you answers based on my experience, and we'll go from there. So if you enjoyed this, please do me a favor and like the video. And if you have any questions, put them in the comments and let's get it. We'll see y'all in the next one.